Today, we're going to take a look at the OMI token on Bitforex, and I want to talk to you guys about one of my favorite trading strategies to use. Let's get right into it. Welcome to Everything Currency. This is the show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today I want to talk to you guys all about moving averages. I want to talk to you about my favorite moving averages to use, how I set up the moving averages on my chart, and how it is a part of my trading strategy. So if you're excited about that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, leave me a comment box. Leave me a comment in the comment box of anything you would like me to take a look at in this market or help you out with. So first things first, we are right here on the Bitforex trading platform. If you don't have an account for Bitforex, I have a link in the description for that. One of the reasons why I like the Bitforex platform is because it has a lot of coins that you can't find on other platforms, and it's pretty easy to set up. So once you have an account, this is going to be the home page right here. I'm going to click over here to trade, and I'm going to go to spot trading right here. So the first thing that's going to pop up is all these charts right here. This is, the trading view right here, and I'm going to look for the token that I want to trade, and that is the OMI token. So I'm going to type OMI right here. If you click on and off right here, you can add OMI to your favorites. If you click on some of my favorites right here, you can see I got OMI, Qtum, Dot, Filecoin, YFI, Polkastarter, Ocean, Mana, Audio, RLC, and Track. So the first thing that I can do right here, which is very quick and very simple for me to look at, is just make this chart full screen and start messing with these moving averages right here. So I don't have to add any other indicators to start using this strategy right here. So the first thing I want to do is start changing these moving averages to my favorite ones. So the first one I'm going to add is the 200 moving average, and I'm going to make that yellow, and I'm going to make it bigger so I can see it. The second one that I'm going to change is this green one right here. I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to make this the 34 moving average, and I'm going to make that light green. The next one that I'm going to change is this gray one right here. I'm going to make this red. I'm going to make it bigger. Then I'm going to make this the 50 moving average, and then the last one that I'm going to play with is the 5, and I'm going to turn that to the 13 moving average and make that light blue. Now, if you watched my channel before, you might be familiar with these moving average, but we never really talked about how I really like to use them. So first thing we want to pay attention to is the 13 moving average. When we're below the 13 moving average, we can see things start to get very dippy, and we're above it, we usually have some nice spikes in volume on the price. So whether you're trying to short or long, that's very important to pay attention to. The next moving average that I want to pay attention to is the 200 moving average right here. Being above this or below this is a very good sign if we're in a bull trend or in a bear trend. Now, the way I'm going to watch this mostly is I'm going to see if the 13 moving average is above all the rest of these moving averages. Once it starts to cross below these moving average, the first warning sign is it crossing below the 13 moving average. It's going to get very dippy from there, very unlikely to have signs of a reversal. Remember, this is not financial advice. These things don't always play out, but it's just a strategy that I like to use. So we can see crossing below all these moving averages, things are pretty dumpy. Just being below the 13, things are pretty dumpy. And right here, when we crossed above the 34 moving averages, things went on a nice parabolic run. Also back here, when we crossed above the 13 moving averages, things went on a very nice run. When we see right now, we're below all of the major moving averages. We're below the 13 moving average. So very good signs that we will remain in a downtrend until we at least get across the 13 and start testing the 13 and the 34 cross. So I hope this strategy helps some people out. I know a lot of people don't really use the 13 and the 34 cross strategy, but it's something that I use all the time. A lot of times I don't really have to even look at the patterns. I could just pay attention to these moving average and get a pretty good sign of what these coins are going to do on the time frame that I'm looking at them at. So this is the daily chart, and it also plays out on the 4-hour chart and the 1-hour chart. So let me know if this video was at all helpful. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, don't forget to check out the link in the description for Bitforex. Till next time, peace.